Hello, I am Jet Rifkin. Today, I'd like to talk about support of the LGBTQ community in the Webster area. I haven't lived here for too long. I've lived near Webster for 3 years, but I've only been at Webster University for just a few months. But from what I've seen so far, people are very accepting of LGBTQ here. The fact that I can say that I have a boyfriend and nobody bats an eye makes me feel very accepted, like it's a normal thing. But obviously, just my perspective isn't enough. That's why I've decided to bring on a board member of the LGBTQ Alliance at Webster University to get their perspective on support they receive in this community.
I don't really live in the Webster area, but I live close to it. But I'm fairly familiar with the area, having visited it years before I attended Webster. The Webster area in general is very welcoming to the LGBTQ plus community, but at least specifically on campus, it's pretty sparse. But then again, we're all in college, we all have our own lives outside of it too and such. I have been to I'd say pretty much every neighboring city, but I used to live in Kirkwood for most of my life until I moved to Sunset Hills in recent years. In terms of the places I've lived in, they're either on the fence or not as welcoming as a Webster. At least Kirkwood is. Got a lot of churches in the area.
So, according to Kira, the Webster area is actually more accepting than the places around it. But maybe it's not all sunshine and rainbows here at Webster. In an article by the Webster Kirkwood Times, Stephanie Wagstaff writes about comments made at a Webster Groves Pride Parade on July 4th, saying that along the parade route she was insulted by many people, including one person calling her a groomer in front of their own kids. I don't want to end on such a saddening note, so I'd like to say this. Webster appears to be widely accepting of LGBTQ+, but as shown in that news article, there's always room for improvement.